Good morning, good evening, good night, depending on where you are. Welcome to my channel, Bagged and Bougie. We are going to talk about something that not most people talk about. It is luxury, but not the material item luxury. There's all different kinds of luxury in life. So please stay tuned. If you are new to my channel, welcome in. If you are a follower or subscriber already, thank you for coming back to share your time with me today. All right, so bear with me, y'all. It's raining, so if you hear background noise, I apologize. But back to our series about luxury items that are not just material items, but actually things that I find luxurious. 2025 was a bad year. It was hard. It was full of anxiety. It was full of demeaning. It was full of being attacked. A lot of things changed. I'm not going to get political in this post, but I will say that for certain people, for a certain demographic, it was very tough. Every day I didn't know if I'd have a job the next day. Every day I didn't know my future. There was a time when I didn't know if I was going to get a paycheck anytime soon. So it was a very difficult time, and many things spiraled even in my personal life. So having to put all the pieces together but maintain peace. That's why peace is luxury. Even if it was just the small things, doing something nice for myself, removing myself from environments with other people, creating a peaceful and still environment at home. That meant I didn't always want to have the TV on. I didn't immerse myself in TV. Maybe I read a book, or I just sat and enjoyed quiet. That was very much needed to get through this year because it was such a difficult year. And I just want to just briefly touch that. Again, I'm not getting political, and it's not even, these are things that I would expect from politics, but your fellow American people literally attacking and trashing you, not understanding what it is that you do and the importance of what you do for this country. It was really heartbreaking, and it's still heartbreaking. So that, again, is why I am valuing peace. Another thing I value, and this might not be popular opinion for some, and I'm not attacking anybody who made different life choices than me, but both of my children are grown. I'm only 44. At the age of 42, both of my children were over the age of 18. That means I did all the hard work in my 20s, did all the hard work in my 30s, and now in my 40s, I have peace. At least I say I have peace, because my grandma used to say, if they're young, they're on your back, and if they're old, they're on your heart. So really listen to that. She was very wise. So yes, when they're young, you have all the school activities, you've got medical appointments, you've got parent-teacher conferences, all the things that you're worried about and you're rushing around doing. But when they're older, it's peaceful, because now they are bustling and wonderful human beings, and they're doing their own thing, and they're learning to become adults in this world. I'm there to advise and support, but not make decisions for them. I don't have to do any more dentist appointments. They're old enough, they can do it themselves. So it is a different phase in life. I could not imagine having younger children in my 40s. I'm tired, number one. Number two, I just really enjoy sleeping through the night and doing things for myself now, figuring out who I am. I gave up my 20s and I gave up my 30s to be a mom. And now I'm in my 40s, and I'm figuring out who I am, and I am trying to have a great time doing it. So like I said, that's another part of my peace. Another thing, just having living parents. I have 4 siblings. All of them are alive and well, and all of them are much older than I am. And again, both of my parents are still alive and doing well. They're in their mid to late 70s. I even have one living grandparent. And not everybody can say that, that they have family that's living and thriving that way. So that is a luxury, to have my family with me. And let's see, what else would I say about peace? Oh, setting boundaries. Definitely setting boundaries with other people. In your 20s, you're kind of figuring out who you are, what you want to do, and your confidence level isn't very high. In your 30s, you're gaining that confidence. You're starting to figure out who you are. You're starting to set boundaries. But then your 40s, It's a whole nother ball game. I like to say you just don't care anymore, but it's kind of that way. I don't care if people like me. I don't care if people want to hang around me or not hang around me. I don't care if people accept me. I don't care what other people think. I'm going to care about who I am as a person, and I try to be a good person, a person who loves God, a person who loves other people, who does the right thing. I have integrity. And so I try to just stay and remain a good person to myself. And I'm not worried about those people on the outside. You either like me or you don't. I am not everybody's cup of tea. And that's okay. I am my father's daughter, is what I tell most people. I have people who try me all the time, who try to disrespect me, especially in the workplace. I am a Black woman, and I know how I'm perceived in corporate environments. I know how I'm perceived amongst my peers. And I know how I'm perceived against the world. I know that I'm different, but I also know that I'm not afraid to speak up. Look at me. I have blonde hair. I've got piercings. I've got tattoos all over the place. But I'm still me. I'm still a good person. I still work and live my life with integrity and with values and morals. And I try to do my best. So I'm not worried about how the world sees me. And also I'm going to match energy. I know that sounds bad, and I know that's been a bad connotation in the past, but if you give me your time, I value that. I know that time is money, and time is valuable. Like, it's the most valuable thing we have. So if you give your time to me, I appreciate it. If I give my time to you, I expect the same. I expect you to appreciate it. Time is one thing I can never get back, one thing none of us can ever get back. So we should be appreciative when people give our time, even if it's just a quick hello or how are you doing, a phone call, a hey, let's hang out. Value other people's time, value your own time. That is peace. And with that time valuing thing and peace, I want to just mention one other thing. I kind of bounce to the beat of my own drum. I don't need a friend. I don't need a colleague. I don't need a child, anybody else to go with me places. I'm going to go to that nice dinner if I want to go out to eat. I'm going to go to the movies by myself if I want to go see a movie. I'm going to travel if I want to travel, and I will go by myself. Because you know what? I don't do things the way other people like to do them. I've been in Europe for 10 years of my life, plus some time when I was a teenager, with my dad. So I've been here for a long time. I'm not here to do tourist crap anymore. If I go to Paris, I want to sit there at a cafe. I want to drink coffee or hot chocolate. I want to eat a croissant. And I want to look at people. I want to people watch. I don't need to see all the touristy things. I don't need to fill my day with activities and timetables. I am going to relax, period. If I'm going to the beach, I at least need to go to the beach once a year, because this weather in Germany is always crappy for the most part. So yes, I need to go to the beach. When I go to the beach, I want to lay by the beach all day and drink drinks and eat and roll over and get in the water and get out of the water. That's all I want to do all day long. I don't need to be roaming around in the stores. I don't need a picture photo shoot. I don't need to do all these activities. I just want to chill. And I know that there are a lot of people in this world that don't like to just chill. So I choose very wisely who I want to travel with. And I am A-okay traveling by myself. All right, so I think that concludes our video for today. Again, I appreciate your time. I appreciate you coming to my channel, and I hope that you will share this video with somebody who can enjoy the message that I just gave you, and subscribe so that you can see the future of this series of luxury conversation. And that's it. This is Bagged and Bougie. Have a great day and happy holidays.